My sincere apologies, first of all. We were supposed to start this event at 7:30. My flight was on the runway in Mumbai. So sincere apologies that we're running half an hour late. Ginu, great job. Thank you for introducing me so graciously. Uh, it's a very proud moment for me to be here, coming back home and introducing this film, Mike, directed by Vishnu, starring Ranjit and Aishwarya. And well, we're still into shooting and we're having a great time. I've seen a lot of the rushes, I must say. And I always believed that Malayalam cinema probably today, as far as this country goes, provides the best content in this country, literally so. And the natural progression for me as a producer would be to work on original content from the cinema, which is why I'm here and which is why I'm proudly presenting Mike. And just a little more about Mike. First, I just want to introduce someone really special to you, a reason why this film has happened. And that's my good friend Edgar Pinto there. Edgar, come here. Come. Edgar has actually helped me a lot in sourcing material, and I've always wanted to come down south to the Malayalam film industry and make films happen. I'm happy it's finally. Don't be shy, Edgar. You can come. You can come. You know, I'm happy it's finally happening. And before I took this project up, and it happened even with Vicky Donor. When I took up Vicky Donor, a lot of people told me I'm making the wrong choice, and it's not a smart film to do. It was way beyond its time, and they asked me. The director then told me that, John, are you the perfect guy for this role? Would you do it? And I told him, I'm not the perfect guy for this role. I'll get you the perfect actor for this role. And that's where we got this young actor called Ayushmann Khurrana, who's made such a big mark for himself, and we're all so proud of him. Similarly, we're a production house because we want to launch original content. We want to work with fresh faces. I proudly introduce Ranjit to you. Ranjit, come on stage. New talent, and I must say this about Ranjit. I've been seeing some of your content. I've been watching the rushes of the film on an everyday basis. We've still got 20 days of shoot left, and about 3 weeks left, and it's very, very exciting. I'd like to get Aishwarya up on stage. Come. This girl will blow everybody's mind, huh? Come on. And I'd like to get the most important person without which this film wouldn't be possible, and that's our director, Vishnu. Come. So Vishnu's made this film happen. And like I said, it's all about content. We make good films. We make not so good films. It's all a process. And that's what I was just telling Ranjit and Aishwarya when we were sitting there. I said, do not concentrate on the result of whatever you're doing. Concentrate on the process and be concerned about what you're doing in this process, because life's a journey. Each one of you has a journey. The journey has just begun. So it's a great process. And where content is concerned, I was very particular that I get a narration and I listen to the script before we okay anything. And I remember Vishnu coming down, narrating the film in my office in Mumbai. And I had my producer from my Hindi film sitting with me, and she's got a great eye for content, and she broke down crying in the middle of listening to the film, and she was wiping her tears, and she's saying, "This is really moving me. This is really moving me." And I take cues from everywhere, so I just looked at her and I said, it's working," and and that's why we're here. Mike's a beautiful story. For me, Mike's a journey. It's more than a slice of life. It's a progression of two people, two characters in this film, and I think it's being beautifully told by Vishnu. I get a report on an everyday basis, Sanjeev, and I get a report on an everyday basis from Eddie on what's happening on the set, what we've got in terms of a camera, what shot has been done, and it's a beautiful process. And Eddie, thank you so much for actually making this happen because you're very responsible for it. And thank you to each one of you for being here. My sincere apologies again. We're half an hour late, so my sincere apologies. But thank you to each one of the guests out here, the cast, the crew, each one of you sitting here, giving an audience. Thank you so much, all the beautiful women, all the handsome men, and like I say, always proud to be a Mallu.